When you use the internet, what happens?
To begin with, internet does not work without some kind of connection, whether it's wireless or it's a cable.
If you can get 2 or more computers to play together, you have a network. If your friend can do it too, there's another network.
I don't know, I guess the internet is just where you know, find anything, and I'm not a computer guy. I might be the wrong one for this.
It worked with a server. You gotta have a server base where you store every information.
Now you can hook the two together. You have an internetwork.
We connect every single computers through either cloud or
as long as we all agree, we can keep adding more devices and more networks until the whole world is connected. That's what the internet is, a network of networks that share each other.
Web is basically a page.
It's a search engine.
A search engine, that's what
It's a page where, you know, with the help of the internet, again, you could store all the information that you want. You know, the www that you see people use a lot, people don't even think about, it means the World Wide Web. So basically, it's information from all over the world located at your fingertip at one place. So the whole global, and to summarize everything, to me about the web is basically a page full of information. That's my interpretation of it.
Do you know what the difference is between a search engine and a browser?
Well, not exactly. I mean, no.
I could be wrong.
I assume a browser is the way to get on, but no, I don't know much.
But I would say no, there's no difference really.
A browser is when you know what you're looking for, and a search engine is...
But I don't think there is really, because whenever you talk about the internet, you see the web. Whenever you talk about the web, it's the internet as well. So to me, it's the same thing.
Anything you send via internet is really just a message from one device to another. But it doesn't travel in one big block. It gets pulverized into tiny packets of data, each one wrapped with info about what it is, where it came from, and where it's going. This way, your one message can actually take several different paths to its destination. Then, by following the protocol, the receiving device knows how to put it all back together.
No, but nobody right now is doing anything without the internet. Even a cell phone that you have, if you just have internet, you feel like you don't have a phone really, because you gotta have all those gadgets, all those features that you need, and without the internet you cannot have. So therefore, the impact of the internet on the world is very, very big.
The strength of the internet is that it's decentralized. With so many possible connections, there is no single point of failure. If one path gets overloaded or broken, your data just takes a different path. Even if a big chunk of the internet gets wiped out, your message can still find its way. But let's say you use one internet provider and your friend is on a different one. How does your data really get from one network to the other? Some companies make private connections with each other to exchange traffic. But more and more traffic is flowing through shared service platforms we call internet exchange points. Traditionally, providers have sold each other passage on their networks. But for some providers who regularly exchange traffic, all that buying and selling can get to be more trouble than it's worth. Many of them saw that if they just agree to meet each other halfway, then everybody's costs go down and the traffic moves more smoothly. Providers are able to make a single connection to the platform to exchange traffic with many participants. This way of doing things is called peering, and it's making the internet faster and more affordable for everybody. The exchange participants make deals with each other according to mutual benefit. So the peering system tends to regulate itself. And that's how the internet happens.